My name is Michelle Stylen, also known as Estro Jen from Moxi roller skates, and this video is about skating real swimming pools. Skating a swimming pool has got to be the most challenging obstacle to skate, and the reason why is because they are so hard to find. The way that we found this pool is on a shopping trip. I was in my friend Legs' car. And Leg said, "Oh my God, Estro, there is a abandoned motel over there. I wonder if there's a pool." I said, probably not. I mean, we would know, right? And she said, "No, I don't think we would. And my husband would kill me if there was one and we passed it, so I'm gonna do it." So we drove into the parking lot and there was a perfectly kidney-shaped swimming pool. If you find out about a swimming pool, you're going to want to bring a couple of things. A broom and a dustpan, some buckets, and clothes that you're willing to get really dirty. The broom and dustpan are to sweep up the debris that will inevitably be inside of the pool that has not been skated or swam in a long time. The buckets are just in case the pool is filled with water. If the pool is filled with water, you're really going to want to make sure that you've got some friends around to help you fill the buckets up with water and lift the buckets out of the pool and then dump the buckets behind your back. When you go to a swimming pool, you're going to want to first look at the shape of the pool. Imagine yourself skating it. Maybe design a couple of imaginary lines in your mind of what you might want to do. I would highly recommend starting from the bottom and not dropping right in. Usually, real swimming pools have super steep transitions, and the pool coping can also be a little challenging if you're used to regular coping when you're first dropping into a swimming pool. There's going to be a couple of things that you're going to want to look out for. First, the death box. The death box is named that for a good reason. It's fun to play with and air around and pretend that you're skating over it, but not really. But you want to make sure that you don't skate over it. Be aware of the death box, skate around it. You also want to be aware of the drain, which is at the bottom of the pool. Sometimes there might be like a metal cover for the drain that isn't fastened on securely, and if you skate on it, it could become unloosened and fall out of that hole. So just make sure that like the drain situation is secure. There may be some random holes for like separating the pool and tying ropes for like adults and kids, and you don't want to skate over those, so make sure that they're not there. Cover any really sharp objects. You can cover them with shoes or just towels maybe that you use to clean the swimming pool, but make sure you're not running into really sharp objects. Maybe things like a sliding board or a ladder, and you're just going to want to make sure that everything that you may be skating, using, holding onto, grasping onto for dear life when you're falling is secure. If you're used to dropping in on regular coping, if you've never skated on pool coping, definitely start inside the pool. Pool coping can be a little more intimidating just because it's like rougher, it's a different shape, it sticks out further, and you shouldn't be surprised by it when you go skate a swimming pool. There may be some swimming pools that you just don't drop in at all. There's been many times where I've gone to a pool and all the transitions were too steep and gnarly and I just didn't drop in. I started at the bottom. But one time specifically, I remember being in Las Vegas and Haley Havoc coming to the session, and she wound up and skated as fast as she could, and she went over the cake stack, which is the stairs, and into the flat bottom. And I remember being so impressed. I had never seen anyone just jump right into the pool, and now it's become my new challenge every time I go to a pool is to jump over the stairs. Thank you, Havoc. Be sure not to skate alone. I'm really grateful that I'm with Miguel because we're always skating together. And then the flip side of that is when you go to a pool, it might be like a special occasion where a bunch of skaters are getting together to go skate the pool. And you might find, I find myself intimidated a lot, especially skating around people that I don't know. Usually I just throw the horse blinders on and say, Michelle, you got this. You know what you're doing. Just try your best. And if you fall, you know how to get up. Just do it. And I pretend that the people just aren't around. If you can't find that and you're concerned that you might do something wrong, when in doubt, just don't. When you're sure, skate. If someone asks you to go to a swimming pool to skate with them, it's really special. Don't blow up the spot and tell everyone about it. And after this video, I'm going to interview Miguel, and he's going to tell you why. And on that note, enough of this talking head stuff. I'm ready to skate, and I'm ready to show you how we skate a real swimming pool.